Okay, I do want to get this out of the way. If I sounded a little bit too overwhelmed in the last video, sorry about that. It's just because, like I said in that last video, my Superman reaction, the news was just all over the place. And I was just more stunned about the return of HBO Max than anything, because did anybody expect HBO Max to come back? But that's not why I'm making this video. Warner Brothers, I don't know what the heck you're doing. I don't know what the heck you're doing, but this definitive edition of Mortal Kombat 1 has got to be one of the worst ideas I've ever seen. I'm going to explain why. And there's two reasons why I think this is bad. Okay? One of them is not as bad as the other. So, first and foremost, they literally shadow drop this, which is great. That's awesome. It gives people the chance for them to get it now. But the problem with that is the fact that since this is a shadow drop, this isn't a physical release. That means that we're not going to get a physical copy of this. Basically, the only way you can pretty much, like, have it in a physical form is by doing this. And I'm going to use this as an example. So, the only way you can get it physically, quote-unquote, is by getting your own physical copy of Mortal Kombat 1. For example, I have it here for my PS5, which... No complaints about the game itself. It's a great game, at least for me. I know some of you guys don't like that game, and that's fine. We all have different opinions. That's fine. And the only way you can get it sort of physically is by doing this, and then getting the upgrade, because they have an upgrade for it. But here's the problem with this. Here's the big problem. If you want to do this, the upgrade is $60 in the US, where I'm from. The game right here on its own is $70. So, 70 plus 60, without tax, keep in mind, that is $130. $130 for a physical definitive edition of Mortal Kombat 1 is completely dumb. But... like I said, they have no plans for it right now. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do it later. I'm not saying they're doing it right now. I don't know if they're saying... I'm not saying they'll never do it. But right off the bat, digital only? For a guy like me, I am a physical media lover at heart. I love getting everything physically. So, not having a physical copy of the definitive edition really stings the physical media lovers like me. I want to know what you guys think about this portion. Like, do you guys think that this thing should have gotten a physical release? Let me know in the comments below about that. But that's only problem number 1. What do you think problem number 2 is? Here's problem number 2. The game on Nintendo Switch is absolutely horrendous. It is so unplayable. It's just filled with bugs and glitches. It looks like a train wreck compared to the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and PC versions. So, here's what I don't understand. And I get that Switch 2 is not coming out till June 5th, but why on earth do you guys not have any plans for a Switch 2 version of this? That would have been one of the easiest sells in the world right there. Because the game on Switch is horrible, like I said. So the fact that you guys are not doing a Switch 2 version, that is the part I legitimately do not understand. Because it's just like, why? And it's just... the hype for Switch 2, for me, is through the roof. I know some of you guys are very, very angry about the prices of the accessories and all that stuff because of all the tariffs and nonsense. But for me, I'm excited about the Switch 2 regardless. So the fact that you guys are not doing a Switch 2 version of Mortal Kombat 1 and forcing people to stick with the regular Switch version instead of getting the Switch, like a Switch 2 upgrade or something, what kind of a decision is that? Like I said, I'm not planning to get this game on the Switch at all because I want the best, and I got the best with this on PS5. I pre-ordered the Chaos Reigns DLC. I got the combat pack and everything. So, thankfully, the upgrade thing is not as bad for me because I already have everything. So, I'm not as mad about that. The thing that really ticks me off the most is the fact that you guys are not making a Switch 2 version. And I'm just like, why? Like, why are you guys deciding that? Because I get it. It's here now, but the Switch 2 is coming out in less than a month. So, here's my idea. Why couldn't you guys make this a Switch 2 launch title, for crying out loud? Like, Mario Kart World and Street Fighter 6 and Cyberpunk and Split Fiction and Hogwarts Legacy and all that stuff, all that's at launch. Mortal Kombat 1 should have been there, right there. And this is what you do. You're forcing people to be stuck with the regular Switch version, which is awful. It's awful. And I don't know. Like I said, you guys are a corporation. It's what corporations do. So I can't make the decision here. So I can't change anything. But we really should have gotten a Switch 2 version of this. That's the part that I really do not like about this. And I don't know, man. But let me know what you guys think about this definitive edition, quote unquote, of Mortal Kombat 1 in the comments below. Because, long story short, I'm not thrilled about this. And I guess I'll just go ahead and just play it on my PS5. So much for Switch 2 version.